And it does seem like it might be going live. Hello, and here you get to see my saved games, which none of which I've properly named or anything like that, but there's no one here right yet. Okay. But hello everyone out there who are watching this, especially those of you who have tuned into my main channel to watch this VOD once it actually goes up there, especially if you weren't here at the beginning, which no one is. I see 0 viewers. So you're all only watching this retrospectively. So, there. Anyway, hi, it's me, and there's also him.
Hi, it me, him.
Him be him. And, it is very good to be back doing this again. I am 1 day after my birthday. I am now officially yet another year around the fucking Earth.
Some culture anthropologist is going to stumble upon this the other day and have a field day trying to decipher what the fuck we're talking about.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No one's going to care about anything that happened on the internet. They're not going to care about it 5 years from now. They're not going to care about it a year from now.
Alright, calm down, Nietzsche.
I was going to say, maybe it's a little nihilist. To an extent, anyway.
As opposed to me, the big nihilist.
Yeah, I'm just a teeny petite little nihilist.
Why did you turn into Iron Mouse for a second there?
I'm a baby nihilist.
Yeah.
Hello, you viewers! I'm so happy if that's what you came in on.
We're off to a rollicking good start. Holy shit.
I'm a little baby.
I'm a sexy little baby.
My sexy little dumpling. Oh god, okay. Anyway. Let's go back to the Liralton house, why don't we?
What is a streamer?
I actually
miserable
don't think
pile of secrets.
I don't think I've actually accessed this file since we last played.
See, it's hard for me to look at this map without, like, halfway seeing the meme-ified versions of it I've seen from mods.
Oh.
Like the deep-fried Peter Griffin with the cry-laugh emoji face.
Oh, the babies! Sorry.
It's all good.
Little baby kitty cats. I don't know if you guys knew, but I kind of like cats.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. Our language will only get even more infantile as the stream progresses.
Fingers crossed. Don't. That's directly into the mic.
I probably just made someone take their headphones off. I'm sorry.
Hi, Phoenix.
Chaos, chaos, chaos. I sounded like Sonic Adventure 1 Eggman.
Who bought something? It's still loading!
Let's get those biddies up, ladies and gents. And again, everyone in between. I really need to stop defaulting to the gender binary.
Eh. If this is a little janky today, I might end up switching to something else, but,
Yeah. It's The Sims 4. It's gonna be janky.
It's actually not that bad. The main issue is I have a browser open. I've got other things that are running at the same time, technically, and I'm also streaming, which tends to take a little bit of processing power.
Yeah, a little bit.
That sudden speed up.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
You won't stop me, crabs! Not when I shift into a maximum overdrive! See, I love the puzzled look she gives me every time.
So, I'm making an announcement.
I am, in fact, the bitch-ass motherfucker. Speaking of bitch-ass motherfuckers, Counts, don't get into my room. You can't have chicken bones.
Well, then put them in the actual trash.
They are the actual trash.
No, put them in the actual trash outside. You know full well what I mean. Does it mean we've been in a game of Sims the whole time? Then why is someone who's playing as me so bad at playing The Sims? That is a question. What do you want to do? You want to flirt with Logician? No, you've got a boyfriend!
Incorrect.
Oh my gosh. She is feeling flirty. Oh, she's dancing with herself. And I'm dancing with myself. I'm dancing with myself. What are you doing? You just got up? No, but you have a boyfriend who looks suspiciously like your roommate.
That is perfectly in character for Lorelai.
Let it happen, Laura. I demand more chaos. Well, we're in The Sims now, so...
Yeah.
Alright, let's unpause this shit.
That fucking... I love that emotion there. Ah, brain blast. Why did I turn to fucking... pulling out a Jimmy Neutron quote with
Ballad
goddamn...
of Lore. That dumb love triangle arc. You don't understand.
It's Moe-tastic even.
So...
Once again, one of the few simple pleasures.
Why are you thinking of whoopee cushions while dancing?
It's her.
Do you have to fart or something?
Listen.
Who?
Contrary to popular belief, women fart too.
Hey.
I see subject 2 is coming along nicely.
Speaking of which, subject 1 is sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also sleeping.
I like the idea that subject 2 is like a cat's brain, but in a random person's body.
Or, even worse, a person's brain.
Yeah,
In
God,
a cat body.
There's only one worse thing than a genetic abomination. A person.
No! What do you want? You're hungry, aren't you? Alright. Wait, what?
At least I have chicken.
Discuss fears after fulfilling wants.
Hey, I got my paycheck! I'm so alone.
Banter with old friend. Show off pet!
I almost got real mean there. I was about to say something. I was like, no, not this early.
Wow.
Banter
Anyway.
with old friends. You gotta make one first. Egg and toast.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had eggs and toast in general. Don't yell at me.
You're feeling fulfilled.
Well, yes. I forgot he walked like that. I love it. Got that fucking gamer posture.
Oh, tell a Jim Whipsy.
I just love watching in the distance.
Yeah. So you don't recall hiring this individual?
No, I do. What? What?
I do have a question, though. Why do they have one of those weird, fuzzy, googly eye things on the end of their ponytail?
Oh, hey, Carrie. No, legitimately, hey.
Hello.
What are you... Are you literally just standing there? Alright.
Menacingly.
Oh, yeah, you need a fucking rocket, but there's no space on the fucking property for a rocket.
How dare you deny me?
Oh, yeah, sure, that's what the problem is.
First you burned down my telescope, and now this.
Go ahead and dig in the dirt.
I'm digging the truth, I'm digging the lie, I'm digging the girl who's digging
Why
the
are
guy.
you laughing? You're laughing at fruits and veggies? Why would you laugh at that? Also, that is not eggs. Well, I guess that is egg.
Depends on the fruits and veggies.
Wow, I manifested a plate from fucking nothing! Oh.
Don't spit hot oil. Don't spill hot oil on the cat. Don't
What?
spit it either.
What? What stuck you? Wait, you made food! Eat your breakfast!
No.
What in the fuck?
Nah,
Eat!
she's pouring one out for the homies.
Eat your breakfast! You cooked it! Was that why you were laughing? Because you were planning on leaving it behind?
Like, I'm about to wreck my kitchen's whole career.
I found 2 common upgrade parts. Okay.
I found the fucking lamppost in Narnia.
Just go do that.
Is that a retro telephone on that table there?
No, it's a little figurine.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like one of those things you just hold up to your mouth with like the other hand going,
What?
hello?
No! Stop! Eat breakfast! Eat breakfast!
Lorelai chose violence today.
What? Oh my fucking god, you idiot! Holy shit!
Chaos, chaos.
Grab a drink. Getting drunk in The Sims checks out.
Yeah.
Actually, she's getting like tea and coffee and shit. Oh, I can touch us!
Yes. I can't get over that fucking litter box, by the way.
Yeah, it's a laser-based one.
It looks like something out of Eve, and it upsets me viscerally.
Are you watching? What are you doing? You're just sitting here.
No, see, she forgot to pay the cable bill, so that's why she's pretending she's watching something. That's a forkful.
Yes, it is. Look, when you're
Hot
hungry,
shit.
you're hungry.
I mean, I agree. You've seen me eat.
I have. This is why I choose not to be a parent, because any offspring of mine will do something stupid just to spite me. Possibly.
I mean, as the song goes, the curse your mama put on you came true. I hope your kids grow up and act just like you.
You know, here's the thing. My brother is actually dealing with that. Finish your food before petting your cat. Oh my god, that's not how you hold a fork.
You've both told
Wait
me
a minute,
about
wait a
and
minute.
showed me.
Wait a minute. Wait, what the?
New from Blammo, the Magna fork. She looks so happy about it. Where did she put it? Maybe we can discern from her expression.
What was in those
Also,
eggs?
I love how instead of 3 wolf moon, we have 1.5.
No, that's just because her boobs are so big. What did you put in? Was that why you were laughing while you were cooking?
Jesus fuck, it's the fucking... It's the fucking Joker serum.
Stay.
Well, okay. I also want you to pet your baby.
I love how the cats have more fluid animations than anything else. They're straight up fucking Dark Age Disney animations.
Oh, you hurt yourself.
Oh, so what else is now?
Open.
Sprained wrist, rolled ankle. Why not add some
Spiked.
splitters to the mix?
Spiked the cheese.
Ibaru.
For the uninitiated, I was out of work for a solid month because I sprained my wrist. And recently, I actually rolled my ankle, resulting in me having to tape it up.
Suave.
You need to stop injuring yourself.
Yeah, except I work with children for a living, so it's kind of unavoidable.
You should start injuring them instead.
You know what? You might have a point there. And now I have you on record for the suggestion.
Shibu.
Oh.
Ibaru.
Why is it getting to me that this laser pointer is green? Like, I know most are red, and that's sort of like...
What? Okay, what is that expression now? Look at that contempt!
that is the expression of...
So you've chosen death.
Subject 1.
Jimmy.
Subject 1!
Subject 1? Well, I mean, yeah, that would explain the walk.
Ibaru.
I mean, the only other explanation for that walk is vertigo. Which brings up the question of what the logician is doing with Subject 1.
Feel the love? Oh!
Oh, I didn't know it was that kind of stream. Kalima.
With Subject Ward in the background taking
Oh
a
god,
shit.
she's doing the pog face.
Why do you feel bad? Oh, you're tired?
See, this right here is why the cats keep begging you to lift them onto counters. Oh no! Oh, I am very sorry, Lorelai.
I'm gonna have an intellectual discussion with
Yeah,
my
let
cat.
me have an intellectual discussion.
Na bush. Ubisa stay. A crease. Wobana. Adisa. Zafu.
Again, canon. You will burn in the Daystar for your failure.
You're gonna get
Hi,
yourself some
Garrus.
tea. This kitty cat is only the size of your foot. How did she get so small?
One faza.
Garrus, it's not about
What's-
you.
Rosla. Nagar. Huh? Huh?
In case any of you are hearing those tire squealing sounds in the background, that's actually one of our cats. As if on cue.
Yes. Hirochi.
I love how Laura's just like, ignore them and they'll go away.
I love that, and then like the lasers going off in the background.
It's a goddamn cat with a laser fight.
Let's see. I want to listen to blues.
Miso.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, to contextualize for those, I've been watching videos of various Sims 4 mods, and there was one part where the person in the video was like, "Oh, let's play Kids Radio. What's on?" The next thing you hear, cock and ball torture.
Oh my god, though, the kitten is meowing at the music.
Ah, yes.
It's baby.
It's baby. Logician walks in the door.
What are you doing? Actually, how about you play with your test subject?
Is that a euphemism? You don't have thumbs, therefore you are inferior. Jesus Christ.
Pet care. You could be mean, but I'm not going to let you do that.
Uh-huh. Guys, like, there's something behind me, isn't there? Oh, shit!
Oh my god! Duchess over there just
Ah, yes.
being cute.
And blending in perfectly with the fucking carpet, by the way.
I know. Is the cat singing along?
Everybody wants to be a cat. We all forget the rest. We all forget the racist part.
No, we don't.
Shumpa.
Go
It-
prowling! Flops on the ground.
It
Yep.
does have vertigo. I was closer to the answer than I thought.
Go prowling. The fuck?
It can barely walk, let alone prowl.
Oh. What are you doing? Subject 1.
Scanning the perimeter. We couldn't afford a drone, so...
Where's Duchess?
Duchess has bled into the carpet, never to be seen again.
There she is. She really likes that, bookshelf. Okay, test subject.
I love that particle board.
Subject 1, did you bring something back for Daddy?
Yeah, a new disease.
Oh.
Ooh, pla. His soy's a hung soy. Pla show at a fish. Shippy, you know.
Did he give... Okay, for a second I thought I said I gained $15.
Why are you so obsessed with that fucking toilet?
It speaks the truth.
Where? Why?
When will Papa come home from the war?
Came out here to stare at the bench and then flop on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed a cat.
Yeah, I wonder if my spine has grown back yet. Meanwhile, in the fucking... in the Minority Report room...
Great tunes, great food, great nap. Good tea.
You have a litter box.
Why the toilet?
Let me sing for you the song of my people.
Why is he crying about the toilet?
Oh no.
Sir.
The tragic tale of Figaro and Pluto.
Hang on, let me see. Let me see you. Let me see.
To contextualize what's going on, Sir Pounce has jumped on the desk, and we're just making sure that he didn't bring any extra baggage with him, as it were. Which is to say, anything from the litter box.
Sir. Sir. Sir, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Sir.
He also has a wonderful habit of completely lining himself in front of Lorelei, making it utterly impossible to do anything on the computer. Except play him like a drum.
Don't! Don't! Do not!
He's about to tap F4.
Sir. Sir. Sir.
I'm a gamer, Mom. It's not a phase.
I love you, my baby. Oh. He's purring. However...
Come on, my dude. Wow, the voice crack. Come on, my dude.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-bum. I don't know why I translate it that way, Carrie. I'm sorry.
Ba-dumpsh.
What? What is wrong with you?
Good question. Next question. I love how like my icon in the corner makes me look like a used car dealer. Hey, come down to Crazy Eddie's. Can I just say we need more antagonistic, or rather, just yeah, I guess antagonistic would be the word. Car dealers and media, more along the lines of "Fuck you, Baltimore."
Yeah. Where? Oh. I need to install, like, a back door.
You need to install a lock is what you need.
Hi, baby. I actually turned aging on. For the cats.
Unfortunately, Lil, did you know that each of these animals was inflicted with dwarfism?
Well, I turned it on so that they could stop being kittens.
When's it kick in? Also, who is this 80s looking motherfucker? Stranger Things looking ass. It looks like he's about to slide into a talking car. Yeah, I know that tracks.
Oh my god. Let's see. Let's fulfill one of these. And then listen to that so you can get that want fulfilled. Where did you go? Oh.
I can't get over that fucking
Ah.
emote in the corner.
It's the thing about coming in.
Listen, man. Physical therapy's a bitch, alright?
That was the sound of cat drumming. What mods packs do you have installed? Well, I mean, I have the cat. I also have the magic pack. In terms of mods, I don't actually have them. Like, I didn't use them in the character creator for this particular house. I do have some like aesthetic ones installed.
I don't own The Sims myself, but I think my favorite mod is the Extreme Violence mod.
I bet you that Logician IRL. Well, one problem with that: Logician is not IRL.
No,
Not mostly, anyway.
not as such.
But can the Logician punch better than the Sims version?
I mean, it depends on your definition of a punch.
Use the treadmill for an hour? Okay. Yeah, knock that
And
off.
you gotta get that cardio in. Brings me back to my college days. Jesus, I used to go like fucking...
I do not want to flirt with the Logician!
I used to go whole hog in fucking college gym, and I think about it. It's like an hour on the treadmill or the bike, a half hour lifting. I think it was like another half hour of... God, I can't even remember the routine anymore. It's been so long. Point is, I'm long overdue to get back in some sort of like gym. Unfortunately, multiple pandemics all at the same time.
Wait, are you bonding with the cats? You're bonding with the cats!
Well, look at him. He's the main character, TM.
Oh. You know, maybe actually instead you should... No. Harvest all.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Are you okay, Lorelei?
No,
It's about drive,
she's
it's about
Lorelei.
power. We stay hungry, we devour. Where are you? No, stop! Stop! Stop!
And this is the
Stop.
go even further beyond. God, man, the magic pack is wild.
Where's Dutch? Are you done?
I don't know, but Duchess is in the house, I think.
Alright.
Parkour!
Parkour!
Parkour, parkour.
Talk to plant? Oh, let's do that.
Fast, Bishi, Fizi Yamasprada.
Something about you!
here comes Mr. Steal Ya Girl over here.
It looks like he's hungry. Oh, he's lots of things.
Yeah,
Kizo,
that is the
Yamatana
logician in a
Shibi.
nutshell.
Ah, Zonaroy. When he first Yerokla. Pain trip. Mi Shepani. Shunpachana. Dornav. Some BC. Moi
Fucking
bim
druids.
Yasfenep. Subao. pronom edivores. Wagale.
Spend the entire day in your sweats?
Yeah.
God, what a loser.
Rasha.
She was never quite the same after the divorce.
Sombra. Bankaru. Konohimi Senefe.
Thinking about himself.
Surprising no one.
Alright, so after you're done finishing talking to the vegetation, you're gonna talk to your cat who's currently taking a shit.
To be fed when
God
to be fair, when aren't our cats taking a shit?
You're not allowed to be so cute.
Yes, you're cute, but if you maybe walk in a way that doesn't make it look like you actively have a catheter.
By the way, that laser was the litter box.
Yeah.
Ishime. Quimba. How you freeze?
It was at that moment she realized the cat didn't wipe.
Praise him for what?
For not wiping, apparently. Get knees! Level up, bitch.
Alright, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's a good question.
Go to... First of all,
First of all,
Alright.
take a hint from the cat. Maybe he's the one with the catheter.
aw.
A bene for. A zippa zippa zippa.
This is my
Lovey.
big fucking
Lovey.
thing.
What is that? Oh. Lean back. Zaffo.
I thought she was gonna put the cat on a shelf.
You escaped from this one, bitch.
That's where you're away for a rainy day.
New. Over the spinu.
I don't know why. Just shit. Oh, he has to pee.
I was gonna say, yeah. Don't judge him for doing what we asked.
That's a very neutral expression.
Also, why the alpaca?
It's a llama.
I mean,
Like, that explains it. No, that's just the design of the suit.
okay.
You're taking her into the bathroom.
Well, now we know why she's so enamored with the toilet. Just maintaining that expression the whole time.
Wash your hands.
And flush.
Magician walks by. Just don't talk to Laura. She's clearly on one of her episodes again.
When did the first one stop?
Why?
Mother, the blue lady keeps picking me up.
Let's have some chili.
Nice.
Stop. Go. Get food.
Make up your mind.
Why are you so obsessed with that thing? Why did you develop an interest in the toilet?
Zool, motherfucker, Zool. Oh. Okay. I was worried for a second.
She chopped him so hard they turned into peppers.
I mean,
Don't.
With enough pressure, anything turns into a pepper. And no, I won't elaborate.
Well,
then don't do that.
Ah.
Chili dogs. Way past cool.
See, now I want to make chili. Why did it turn into soup for a second? Like pea soup. Actually, now that I think about it, I could also do with some split pea soup. I think I'm on one of those I haven't had X food in years fucking episodes.
Yeah.
It's me! And me! And me! Okay, so random question for the chat. What are your go-to chili fixins? Are you more of a Frito and cheese kind of person? Do you enjoy chopped onions, sour cream?
Oots. Escafene. Spinner.
What did you call me? You see, it was me, Barry. I made the Lou look cool and super speed, so I made it look like, I don't honestly know what I was going with this.
I understood that reference.
I ain't never had chili. Carrie. You're not into chili?
That's entirely fair.
That's fair. I can't say that I've had a lot of chili.
Mm.
I will, however, say, you make a pretty good chili. It is so fucking spicy, though. It's less chili than it is dousing your face in acid.
Well,
and the only way to possibly consume it is to mix sour cream in.
I mean, to be fair, it's mainly because of the chopped chipotles and adobo sauce I put in.
Alright, how about you?
I like it spicy, what can I say? I also use a combination of ground turkey and chopped up chicken thighs. Chopped up air-fried chicken thighs, actually.
I've been a four.
Oh, look at the baby.
You will soon go in the stew.
But,
I'm soon.
wait, is my boyfriend here?
Which one?
The only one she actually has right now?
The flirt meter says otherwise.
Oh! My boyfriend is here! Woohoo in observatory. You know what? I'm going to spite the logician.
Fucking hell. Also, yes, Carrie, air-fried chicken thighs. I chop it up into inch-sized pieces, put it in the air fryer, and then put it in with the other ingredients. I'm a dark meat kind of person.
Oh. Wait, why are you sad, baby?
Waksa.
What happened to subject 1? We don't speak about subject 1. Also, hello, Garrus.
Meet you in the observatory.
Well, now I have a reason for it to be burnt down.
Oh yeah, I never deleted that.
Insert celestial body joke here. I just love the, like, uh-huh. You know, I don't think that's what they meant when they talked about the Milky Way.
He literally just came over for a fucking booty call. Flash crazy. I don't think so.
She's already doing it!
I was gonna say. Why not stay the night?
Fella balloon.
Soy brief.
Ooh, harpin.
Ooh, RP?
You Flamanor?
Ah.
Fucking Morgan Ember.
Yana namit. Britna. Iya bahar.
Oh, Hasula. Kelsta Lemay. Mwah.
They are literally flirting with each other
Dad,
back and
Dad.
forth.
God.
Zonts.
Kids.
Morgan Ember
Wonderful.
sounds like a side character from that
Sigma
fucking infamous
Zipper
Harry Potter
Navy.
fan fiction
Grinzel.
that I can't
Aw.
remember the name of.
Bueno.
Something to do with...
Crefame.
Goddamn,
Dag,
what was
dag.
the name of that band?
What?
Evanescence.
Oh, you're tired. Go to... Lorelai, go to bed. You just woohooed. So apparently he's tired too.
Well, we might as well do it in your property instead of someone else's.
Oh, no. Sweet.
Well, that's what you get. You sleep on the bench. The shock collar prevents him from entering.
I'm sure you're tired, sweetie.
Oh, Tinkwell. Suna.
The original one-shot wonder over here. My Immortal, thank you, Carrie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he dead-ass sounds like a My Immortal character.
Discuss robot invasion.
Which one?
Let's see. Well, I mean, it seems like the only way to get him to come to proper bed. May as well do this again.
Ah, yips.
Yes.
Yes!
They're so tired.
I can't imagine why.
They really had to observe things real up close.
Uh-huh. Oh god, of course he has a fucking man bun.
Clay.
I mean, it's certainly not the worst Sims pairing I've seen.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yes, I know you're tired.
Just another day, just another damn day. Kicking back hard till I get my way. What maneuver was that?
Yes.
What maneuver would elicit that?
How you doing with the sleep? You know, you're a little on the hunger side. Make yourself some eggs and toast. Oh, look at the babies. You okay there, subject one?
I wouldn't worry. It's your typical Sir Pounce walk.
Why did you have to jump into it? Oh, big baby sleep. That's a sentence. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. Once again, our lexicon of...
My beast.
You all of a sudden question Sim Lore's tastes.
Zook. Bean.
It fills you with determination.
You know, you actually have quite the booty here.
Looks like I'm making a fucking croque monsieur.
Ah.
Actually, no, that'd be a croque madame if it has eggs.
Nisekoi.
What smells?
Ooh.
The countertop's looking a little dirty. Maybe it's that.
Yeah, might be. But that's why we have a maid.
I've never had a cook madame. I should make one at some point.
Good job. Eat it. No!
I'm sensing a trend here.
I guess no one likes the fucking eggs and toast.
Damn. Maybe they're green. The fucking U-turn. See, again, I'm watching this stream, and like, yes, there is the funny haha, but it's just making me want to cook shit.
Maybe?
Maybe the other part is I just had Korean fried chicken and just got food on the mind. Eat your fucking food!
Sir.
Well, that was practically right in the mic.
I can't see the...
Pounce.
It's baby, and I love him.
Yes. He's just draping himself over her arms now.
The autonomy in my in The Sims 4 has been really janky for me too. My guys never follow through with anything.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
again, it's Sims.
Sir, please.
He's getting
Sir.
all settled in.
Sir.
Oh, full flop.
Oh,
Full flop.
sir.
He's like, I've had enough of you fucking fawning over fake cats.
I'm the baby.
Yeah, I'm the one who wins.
I'm the one who babies. Isn't that right? How did you get to be like this, you spoiled little brat? I love him.
Let me count the ways.
Earlier today, so there's been an ongoing thing with Zelda, because we did recently move. Okay, we did used to have the water fountain for the cats up on a counter, just to make sure that it wasn't down where it might be, like, collecting potential dust or something like
Yeah.
that, any debris. However, Sir Pounce has been dealing with some joint pain, so I decided to move it down. However, up until that point, Zelda, spoiled little brat that she is, would cry to be picked up and put on the counter. It was not something necessary. She's not dealing with joint pain, as far as I can tell, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, Griffin has repeatedly said how fucking spoiled she is as a result of this. And I was like, I don't care. I love spoiling my babies.
Like, among those in the animal kingdom, cats are known specifically for their ability to scale great heights in a single bound.
Yes. So that was the thing, that every once in a while she would cry and I'd pick her up and actually put her on the counter, just because I love spoiling my cats. But after I put the water fountain down, she hasn't had a lot of opportunity to demand that I pick her up to put her on the counter. So at one point, I was making a remark today about how, it's like, yeah, you don't need me to put you up on the counter now, do you? And then you...
You didn't need to in the first place. Like, from 2 rooms over.
Sir Pounce. Hey. Sir? Sir?
Fucking sack of potatoes.
Sir, sir. Sir. Sir.
He's just vibing right now.
Sir. He's ignoring me is what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
He knows what I'm going to do. Sir. Oh. Oh.
He's like, sass me, will you?
Oh.
Now he's just, like, sitting in front of her watching the stream.
Sir, 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 don't push things. Don't play with the mouse. I know that's counterintuitive for a cat. Sweetheart.
Alright, big boy.
There you go. It's okay. This interlude brought to you by Spoiled Brat Baby Boy. Who took personal offense that I was not paying attention to him. Of course, I think what it is he hears two people talking in the room, and he's like, I need to be in the center of that.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive him. He suffers from a medical condition caused by poor circulation due to being tied to his mother's apron strings.
Watch romance? Okay, he immediately turned it off.
I was gonna say.
He turned it on. Watch romance. Nope.
He's like, nah, this ain't Ore Monogatari.
So let's see what you want. Oh, you want to use the observatory. Okay.
Yeah, fun little fact about me. I am a romantic, and I tend to be very skeptical of a lot of, like, romantic dramas or shows in which there's just, like, will they, won't they, or common misunderstandings prolonged to the point of just absurdity. If I'm gonna watch a romance story, I want there to be just open honesty, completely saccharine, like, it's perfectly healthy, no traces of toxicity. I know that's not where the drama comes from in most shows, but I don't give a shit.
Sabatane?
There need to be more depictions of healthy romantic dynamics in mass media.
Why are your eyes closed?
Ooh.
Because there's fucking asbestos pouring from that cat toy. What do you think? Why do you think he's experimenting with Subject 1 there? He's testing their durability.
Alright, you need a shower.
Close, Phoenix, is more like just hold hands and openly communicate. Already.
Huh.
I smell like disinfectant and stainless steel. Hello, Shikarian.
Hey, Shikarian! Just fuck already!
I love how you say, just fuck already, Lorelai's expression. Huh? Okay. Well, time to mop down the observatory.
Oh, where's the boyfriend? He's going downstairs.
He's like, gotta get out of here while I can. I only have so much stamina and so little pants. Why do they always slam the door? Fucking man bun McNoPants over here. I love it. That's one of the meanest things I've said today. Man bun McNoPants. God.
Oh.
This guy's aesthetic screams more like MCU, am I right?
Let's serenade.
Fucking discount report of the week over here. Look, now I have to fucking reorient everything here. The gyroscope is completely ruined.
Rouge de Vlar don't mean for do. Ah.
He did it for the vine! He did it for the vine!
Ooh. Halloween day.
God, that... I just realized this iteration of The Sims has been around for so goddamn long, it was around during the rise and fall of Vine.
Mwah.
Oh.
Ooh, Crimson toast.
Viola Gora. Sensibi.
Okay, listen, he may be a romantic, but that's no reason to call him a sexual Tyrannosaurus.
No quasar.
Bemba Criffum.
Hippogriffo?
Thanks.
You get your animals mixed up, my dude. Circulation's too tight in that hair of yours, such as it is. Your glasses poked me. And not in the fun way.
Suave kiss.
Big oots.
Oh.
Ole.
Ole!
Bina.
I'm glad you agree, Phoenix.
God, this guy's... Look. Here's the fucking thing, okay?
That's her type.
Listen. You don't need to call me out like this.
I do. I really do, though. Especially when the alternative is your character flirting with mine.
Nah, she's got over it. Yeah, why not?
Avert your eyes, subject one.
Deezy. Watuni.
Femoid.
Do.
Subject one's like, no, this cannot come to pass.
Scripto Narch. Porada. Wadistabe.
Subject one, attack.
Nabo. Hetiam. Vinesu.
For a second, I thought he was wearing sandals with socks, and that
Morbiso.
would just put me over the edge.
Dashimo Shanid. Zobe. Ponka Inaswarps. Phoeba. Arsene. Wegwin Obi. Kalang Shanae. Rabo Klets, huh? Huh?
Suggestive conversation. Where are you going?
His planet needs him. As he no-clips through the door.
So.
He might actually have to leave. Or he's going someplace. Where are you going? Where are you going?
He's running. The logician has put him on the FBI's most wanted list. Practice your parkour at home. Also, I love just the piles of broken wood outside here. I know it's just a texture glitch, but all the same. It looks like they just had some wood left over when they were building the flooring of the dining room.
I love how she's literally thinking, my boyfriend is so cute.
While kissing a cat.
Why?
We're learning all sorts of new things about Lorelai. It's like, get in line.
Limba. Zepho. Oh.
Like, Mom, I'm trying to take a shit here.
I love our origin.
I'm trying to take a shit and you're playing favorites.
Oh, you're warming yourself by the fire.
He's stealing your family secrets. Damn, the long play. That's a hell of a bath bomb you got going in there.
Why every time? He has to use the bathroom, that's just fine. That lower level looks so comfortable and spacious.
Oh, yeah.
Weebius Zorpum Fra. Z.
Oh, you turned it into hot chocolate. I love how pretentious this guy is. He's the only one who flushes and washes his hands.
Oh, what's wrong? Why do you need cheering up? He's feeling flirty, I guess. Oh, I should probably give you guys breakfast.
Just scooting around him.
Oh, Origami. Kimul, Jalan.
Vanish.
Darza.
Savar Epso.
Ooh.
Ina. Plavar.
Argla. Narglay.
Damn.
Ibza.
Oh, nay.
Susul.
Yabal Granoob. Fonje. Huh.
Oh God.
Arben Tuf Benor. Huh.
He
Bumina
found your internet search history.
Meshka. Choxanebe Hibini. Saplusta Hibine. Hapium. Evane.
What a mix of emotions here.
Clonor.
Aggravating conversation. Has to pee. And now he's back to looking like my immortal character.
Pee like a champion.
Do a trick shot.
Shushadwink. Sweet Turo.
I love the last thing that we hear. Use the microscope. Ah, yes, let's do that. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm sure that She-Hulk twerking is just a phase. How she shouted in your toilet without asking. Rude. Be unpretentious, more into his look.
I like one comment from me has got the entire chat spit roasting your character's boyfriend.
He was probably hungry.
I mean, that's a hell of a case of the munchies, then.
Ooh, garlic noodles.
That does sound good.
He does look like a dick and he acts like he's not, though. Oh, boy.
Oof.
You're not having a good day, are you, Lorelai?
Well, considering she just got electrocuted by
No.
the dishwasher.
No, she just chopped her hand.
You might want to look into that.
Hey, Mr. Handyman. Can you,
Hey, lolly, lolly, get it any way you can. Subject 1, no! He's about to go out like a Tom and Jerry skit.
Oh, you have to go to the bathroom bad.
Like, once again, if your dishwasher is malfunctioning to the point where there's active arcing electricity, I think you need more than just your household handyman. At that point, you call a priest.
Eat your noodles! Eat your noodles! No! Eat your noodles! Eat your noodles! Eat them!
Noodles.
Alright,
Eat
have
your
a good-
noodles.
Have a good time, Carrie. Thank you for dropping by.
Noodles. Eat your noodles, Lord. God, that's a deep cut if anyone gets the reference.
Alright, when you're done with that... Oh, you're just done. Okay.
Man.
That was sneefa.
Um. Are you done eating?
She didn't start. Oh, there we go.
She finished the whole thing.
Damn.
Let's clean this up. Oh, God.
Oh.
It's been a hell of a day, apparently.
Oh, gosh.
Walks at the door. You samba pony? Yabi bizarre. Who pate? Yishiga. Bator. Abanor yikla? Let him move. Anorfa. Flomor. Bagoni.
These Sims are so bad at adulting.
Yeah. To be fair, so are we.
Oh.
Yarba. Yumo.
What?
Me too, Duchess. Me too.
Dromies. True.
You just gave the cat $5.
Yes. Ooh.
Suna. Ah. Oh. Varobi.
Alright. Time for you to do some real work, Lorelai.
Damn. Absolutely blasted.
No. Let's see. Let's harvest everything that can be harvested. I'm even gonna say...
Who is this?
Bella Goth.
Why are we getting this entire My Immortal ensemble here?
She's actually from basically the first game. And there was like a huge actual storyline thing that happened in the second game where she disappeared and was apparently abducted by aliens and possibly swept away to another planet, something that I think they confirm in Sims 3 or something like that.
Forgive my ignorance, but since when does The Sims have a story?
Yeah, anyway. It does, surprisingly.
Huh. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess.
Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're showering. Actually, you're taking a bath.
Yeah.
When you're done with that, may as well. What?
Why does every single fucking character in this game have ADHD?
Because? Ah, that's right. Do the thing I told you to do. Since The Sims 2, I think, says Shakarian, yeah.
God.
Sims 1 had its moments, but Sims 2 was when they started, like, actual plot stuff.
Ha ha! wrinkly parts.
So let's see. What do you want to do? You want to make another sim happy? That's not happening anytime soon.
Listen, you might as well test it after fixing it.
Alright, my dude. Take... Okay, give me your thought between brisk shower, steamy shower, thoughtful shower, or bubble bath.
Thoughtful shower.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, that's just so long as Lorelai's paying the water bill.
Goyim. Namaste. Uh-huh.
Thoughtful shower all around me are familiar faces, worn
Yeah.
out places, worn out places. That's a smart baby.
I'ma jump down the garbage disposal.
Oh, LaFarad. Lovey. Lovey.
It's just literally confirmed me.
Yeah.
Hello, V.
Hello, my name is Markiplier, and welcome to Cat.
Don't!
To paint a picture for all of you at home, she tried to reach over to cover my mouth.
And in return, he tried to lick my hand.
I will not be silenced. The people must know.
This is what you guys tuned in for, right?
Yeah.
I stretched my arm and snap.
Well, God knows they didn't tune in for health tips.
Come on, man.
God.
No, stop trying to warm yourself by the fucking fire. You don't want to do that. Fuck you. Alright, let's turn on some alternative music. Listen to alternative music.
What's an alternative to music? Oh, K-pop. That is an alternative to music.
Hey, don't you try to censor Griffin. This is how Truth Social get. Don't even. Don't even. Debate captains.
God.
Son of Brie.
For a second I thought you'd say, son of a bitch!
Son of Brie.
Son of bitch!
Praise the baby.
Did you really freeze the baby?
Yes.
Praise.
Okay.
Zaffle. My pew. Shape of my pew.
Free me from this hell, mother.
Me pew. Alright. Chat with the logician. What is the logician doing? Why?
Listen, everyone else was doing it.
Alright, well, while you're down here.
He's even got my laugh.
They have a Sims version of K-pop. It's called S-pop in this game.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
That makes sense. He does not want to goof around with you. I promise.
I guarantee it.
Tenova Zawang. Hey, hey.
Get your jokes in now, Chad.
Huh? Flurba. Oh.
See, we're both doing science.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
Cure for monkeypox. Check. Next step, new vaccine for polio, which also, for one reason, quote unquote, came back.
I still love that one of the things you can do with this, by the way, is make mac and cheese.
Yeah. I am never going to dissociate Sims mac and cheese with that one episode of Joel's Sim stream where Garfield tried to make mac and cheese and lit the kitchen on fire.
Yep. And then Bill Gates walked in.
Then Bill Gates comes in, starts playing on his GameCube.
On his Gabe Cube.
Yeah. The Steam port. Fucking Bill Gates and Freddie Mercury come the fuck in. Like, who are you people? Oh, God.
Oh, they're having a good fucking time. What are you doing? Oh, yeah.
Once again, that tracks.
Let's see.
I like how it says classical music and it plays an acoustic guitar. Like, what classical music are you talking about? Fucking Simon and Garfunkel? Chances are no one in your chat knows who Simon and Garfunkel are.
Oh, come on. Don't be that condescending. Why do you want to listen to spooky music?
I'm not being condescending. I'm saying we're old.
Why do you want to listen to so much fucking music? I mean, this is, I guess, easy.
Yeah.
Alright, stay on lock for 8 hours. Cool, we've got that covered.
She's like, the fuck is going on over there? Ah, yes, I remember Laserdisc.
God. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Never-ending mac and cheese.
Okay, that's good.
I saw it in the chat and I immediately had to.
Bravo, Shakarian.
I'm not sure that she necessarily meant that. Not my version of it. Maybe she did. I don't know. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? No. I have some songs in my repertoire that are on the older side, if only because my parents liked listening to certain music. So, like, I know some James Taylor songs, for example.
Yeah. I was practically force-fed classic rock when I was a kid.
And then he made you regurgitate it into your adulthood.
Oh, yes. Basically, like, every car trip I remember from, like, my earliest childhood memories is, like, The Police and, Talking Heads and, Heart. Goddamn. Commander Cody. Osborne, I think, was another one.
That's one of the songs from Garmin and Funkel, so yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah. And again, I want to stress this. Like, when I was saying, like, I bet no one's ever heard this, I don't mean that as, like, oh, kids these days don't know good music. No. I'm saying we are fossils.
Sir. Sir! Stop! Let me pause.
So Sir Pounce has made an appearance again. For, like, the umpteenth time.
Hey.
You're gonna eat lightning, and you're gonna crap thunder.
I was
You know,
gonna
it's
say-
funny. I referenced that just the other day, Phoenix.
I actually do think that most of the folks in the chat right now are roughly our age.
You know what? That's fair.
Admittedly, I don't know. I do think that Phoenix is roughly around our age. Shakarian can speak for herself whether or not she's around our age.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir? Sir.
Showing the love to the chat there.
Oh, 30. Oh, you're not that old. Oh.
And just Sir Pounce.
Oh. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off my desk.
You get the fuck.
Oh, you're 30. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, guess who just turned 30 fucking 7? Oh, 32. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm not actually mocking you guys.
I'll be turning 33 in October.
Oh.
Big whoop, want to fight about it? Round 1. Fight! God. I look like a fucking training compilation from one of those YouTube celebrity boxing matches.
Go to bed. Oh, you didn't...
Fucking dreaming about Puff the Magic Dragon over here.
Yeah? I turned off the music in my sleep. That's how good I am.
Puff the Maggot Puff the Maggot Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon. Well,
Puff the MAGA Dragon!
well, I mean, here's the thing. I joke, but it's actually a really fucking sad song if you know the actual lyrics of the full thing.
Oh, yeah. I know.
It goes into Digimon levels of depression.
Speaking of Digimon,
Yeah.
we've been actually working our way through the series, and we've just made it to the 2020 reboot.
Yeah, we started at Adventure 1, specifically the English dub, which we have fond and hilarious memories of. And we finally gotten around to Digimon Adventure 2020, the reboot. And, like, some pacing issues aside, within the first few episodes, I'm really digging it. It really expands on a lot of things that are just sort of, like, barely scratched the surface of in the original Digimon Adventure, and I really appreciate how they sort of draw from the mythos and inspiration of all the other, like, Digimon series that have come after the first show to make something a lot more cohesive and...
Get off your phone, you Luddite.
Damn. Got my ass blasted on Twitter.com. Also, a bit of an oxymoron there. Get off your phone, you Luddite.
Yes, I know. That's the dry humor thing. Aha! I have regained consciousness.
My finger point. But yeah, if you ever want to subject yourself to, like, an interesting combination of, like, late 90s, early aughts nostalgia paired with existential dread and depression, go ahead and do what we did and marathon the original Digimon animes. Leading up to and through the sequel movies of Digimon Adventure.
Fighting at least one YouTuber winning.
I mean, at least then I might be considered a YouTuber. Unlike whatever the fuck I am now.
I mean, it's real simple to be a...
Mom, I frued up. I can't tell which is the cat and which is the mess.
It's been there for a little while.
It's
Ooh.
been...
French toast.
That does sound good.
It's been a while since I've made some.
Yeah, same. Like, it's... Like, in my family, like, we all used to have this Christmas tradition where every Christmas we'd have a breakfast of French toast and this egg chili casserole. In fact, I believe you were there for one of those breakfasts, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Solve hard problems.
First world problems.
Ah, Weird Al.
Yes.
Feeling fulfilled.
I'm still not over, and I know I've said it over and over again, I'm still not over the fact that he cast fucking Daniel Radcliffe to play himself in the...
Well, given that the movie is shaping up to be a parody of biopics...
Which, again, is very on brand for the man.
Oh, exactly! It's perfect, but I'm gonna say fucking this. Daniel Radcliffe is doing a fucking beautiful job of it,
Oh,
too.
yeah,
He is
absolutely.
nailing it. So surprisingly nailing it.
Oh, yes. I mean, that's just it. Like, if people know him for, like, Turf Island Wizard book movies, but... He's a very diverse actor.
He really is. And he's legitimately put so much distance between himself and
Turf Island
that-
Wizard book series.
yes. I still love Abigail Thorne's description of herself as the trans princess of Turf Island.
I love it. Go watch Philosophy 2, by the way.
She is
Fantastic.
fantastic. Every one of her videos is a fucking banger.
Absolutely.
Don't! You're illegal! Don't!
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Her coming out video was also masterfully done.
Oh God, I was in tears. Like as soon, like I remember seeing the first few seconds of it and being confused. Like, okay, why is this weird guy standing in for Philosophy Tube?
Yeah.
And then the entire fucking thing, straight up to the reveal and everything around it. It was just so
Yeah.
beautifully done. I have never seen. Okay.
Just that final bow. Like, at that point. And you know the point I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's so
I was
good.
gonna say I've never seen a more beautiful coming out, but like, honestly, everyone has their own coming out story, and the kind of power that it can have is profound.
Yeah.
And so when I say it's the most beautiful one I've ever seen, I will say it's because it was very theatrically done.
Yeah.
And I have an appreciation for the drama, but there is not it's every individual's experience either coming out because they feel safe to do so, or being able to express themselves the way that they want to. You know, all of that is beautiful, and I am so happy. I'm gonna get deeply philosophical.
I mean, we gotta get one in every stream.
I know, but we are currently hitting a point in, I would say, the United States is kind of the forefront in terms of my own personal experience, but things are scary for trans people, for queer people in general. Things are monstrous, and I'm not going to pretend that things are going well. But these were things that were kind of already happening in the shadows anyway. I say that not to be dismissive of the fact that there's now a concentrated attack on trans people, and that is fucking demoralizing, and I am terrified for my trans friends, for any person out there who identifies as trans and has to live in this culture. But you know, I admittedly grew up pretty sheltered. But when I was growing up, you know, in my heyday, you know, as a youth, trans people were not treated like human beings. You know, they never really have been, but they were less less than human. They were treated as a joke. They still kind of are treated as a joke, but now it's a joke that I guess people are taking seriously. Anyway, it was just not discussed. You know, it was treated like this taboo thing, or it was a joke that people threw out in comedy, you know, like sitcoms and movies and all of that stuff. It was not something that you would know much about unless you were already plugged in with that community. Alright. God, Abigail's attacking the trans people shouldn't have feels like Putin has finger over the red button. We have bigger fucking fish to fry, and it's frustrating. Leave trans people be and fight a more common foe. Otherwise, everyone is fucked. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think that you can fight on multiple fronts, but at the same time, when I say that I'm actually really optimistic about the situation that we're in, it's not to diminish the actual very real danger and the actual threats and worse that are going on with the trans community or towards the trans community. But this is, interestingly, a way to phrase it, is a transition, culturally speaking. You know, something that you swept trans people under the rug. You know, you just didn't pay any attention to it. You didn't acknowledge that people could be trans, and even then it was confusing. I remember very early on in my life, but like disturbingly late, but again, both because of cultural norms as well as growing up in a sheltered household, but I didn't know if it was trans woman or trans man to identify someone who was, say, assigned female at birth or assigned male at birth. I didn't know which one applied because I thought I was confused. I can't even remember the logic outside of it's a man but they're trans, and so maybe it's trans man, and it's like, no, it's a trans woman. But for some reason, that was how my brain linked it back then, because there was just not a lot of easily accessible literature. Nowadays, I see people feeling comfortable enough to come out as trans to their friends. I see people comfortable enough to come out as non-binary, an identity that I didn't even know about. I should have, and it's not like this is new necessarily, but people feel comfortable enough exploring their identity and their sexuality to the point where we're starting to kind of realize how underrepresented, you know, queer people are, like, just throughout society. I'm not saying it to diminish what's going on with the trans community. It's not, for fuck's sake. They're just not your enemy, not even close. No. But it's a matter of control, and there are a lot of people who feel like they don't have control right now. And, like, I want to say this in a way that sounds both compassionate to people who are also doing great harm, and without forgiving them for that great harm. Also, fuck off ads, not now. What was I just saying?
Basically saying this in a way that sort of is sympathetic to people.
Right. People are afraid because we are going through unprecedented times. We are going through a period in history that does not really compare to what has come before it. We are facing climate disaster to such an extent that to believe that, you know, climate change, global warming is not happening is to be in absolute denial. I live right now. Oh, thanks for carrying. I live right now in a part of the country that's supposed to be cooler, and we spent the last couple of months dancing around 100 degrees, finally cooling off into the 90s for most of this last month, or the last couple of weeks of this last month. We are now in September in a part of the country that's supposed to be on the cooler side, started to get into 80-degree days, which that used to be the summer. That used to be the summer temperature out this way. So I could tell you first fucking hand that it's real. We're dealing with so many things that are beyond our control, including late-stage capitalism, where so much control has been wrested from the public and given to the hands of people who are doing corrupt shit with it and doing things that are harmful to us. And so the only ways that we can nab any power for ourselves, to have some sense of control over our own lives, is to latch on to the things that we feel like we can control. So one of the reasons why trans people have become a target more recently is because it's a way to, one, politicize something so that people can be whipped up into a frenzy and then go vote one way or another, which is disgusting. People feel like they have a place, people know that they have a place of privilege over trans people, and so they want to make themselves feel better about their place in society by knocking someone else down. I need to get off this planet now. The Earth has given us an eviction notice, so we need to fuck off or else it's not asking. Yeah. Let's come in on my smug fucking face. My/her. Anyway, it's one of the reasons why we ran into so many people who were screaming about personal freedoms and all of that when it came to masking up, social distancing, not going out, not doing things that would be actively harmful to especially the most vulnerable among us. Because people felt like in a situation where they had no control because of this virus spreading around, their only option for control was whether or not they wore something around their face. And being told to do this in order to keep people from, spreading it around, they decided to make that their personal stand for freedom. Because actually standing up to the people who are responsible for several of the messes that we're currently in, namely a lot of the big corporations, capitalism, but also the politicians that they have bought off. Those are things that are kind of beyond our individual capacity to influence. Even if we collectively could, it's still hard to imagine being able to individually have an impact. Using trans people as a political weapon is sickening, absolutely. And I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. If you're using trans people as a political tool, fuck you. Go eat your underwear and crawl into a sandpaper pit.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah, that's me being nice and compassionate. Mm-hmm. My compassion is in that they are afraid and they want to hold on to control in any way that they can, and I can understand that. My brain can comprehend that they want to feel in control, and that's why people turn to fascism, because it gives them a sense of control. As long as they're part of the in-group, that's what, that's what keeps them safe. And they don't realize that it's not actually keeping them safe. It's just biding time. But I'll even say this, people on the left also politicizing trans people. Like, how about instead of that, you just fucking protect them? Don't be like, vote for me and I'll put legislation into effect to protect marginalized groups in this country. It's like, yeah, do that now, before being voted in again. Set it in office in case, for whatever reason, this severely gerrymandered piece of shit democracy, in quotation marks there, manages to rob that from you. Set it in motion fucking now. Don't use it as a political platform. Fuck you.
Pats?
I feel the same.
So, Pats is expressing his absolute disgust with the state of affairs by giving me more work to do in the hallway. Agreed, Pats.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
It's Heartbreaking.
You didn't shit on the kitchen, which you can't make it.
Sorry.
That's technically what I asked.
Yeah. Frustrating to see that there's now a sort of split between. There's not really a split between, you know, the LGB versus the T. There's really not. It's the people who are trying to manufacture that by, again, sowing fear for political purposes or personal benefit, because fear is really easy to weaponize. Outrage is really easy to seed and then later harvest. This... I'm trying to think if there's this story I remember reading about, like, an analog for it is, or someone who works, you know, customer service type position, and their bathrooms were always trashed. And part of that was because their bathrooms were in a what people would consider, I guess, to be a rough part of the city kind of thing. And so people would come in because it was easy access, and they would trash the place. And of course, people were, you know, people who have to clean that up, asking, like, you know, why would you trash this place? Why would you come here why wouldn't you go to, like, you know, the rich person's place and trash their place if you're upset with the state of things? And the thing is that it's because the people who come in to trash the bathroom at the rundown convenience store can't get to the wealthy places. They can't get to the bathroom. They can't get to the mansion to smear shit all over the walls. They can't get to the fancy hotels because they can't afford, they don't have the ability to even get there. So there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of anger, there's a need to take it out on something, and so you sort of end up targeting the people around you, the things around you, that you have some degree of control over, and that's exactly what is being weaponized against trans people right now. That is exactly what is being weaponized against, you know, black people and people of color in general. The split is small and mostly online. There was a big turnout of support for trans people in real life during Pride in the UK this year. Yeah, exactly. Online spaces would have you convinced that ace people are hated by the queer community, and the truth is that ace people are pretty very well accepted. It's only people who are terminally online that tend to have a problem with ace people. Same thing with Arrow.
I love how I walk in the door as you mention Arab people.
Yeah. It's a matter of what can you actually reach to change in a situation that you have no control over. And that's why we're seeing a lot of the division. Is from people who are trying to take control in the only space that they can actually reach. Which is why you have people who are doing moderately not the worst in society, but still having a hard time of it, trying to shit on people who are actually having a harder time of it. Because as long as they keep one group of people on the out group and they get to be part of the in group, then they're going to do that because it makes them feel safer. Obviously, I have a lot of intense feelings about this, and it's frustrating because it's a mess. You know, if it were that easy to pick up, clean up, put together, and all of that, then we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. For me, in my head, the answer is simple, because I've already agreed that all people deserve to have a basic modicum of their life, of standards to their life, where they don't have to be scraping to survive. People deserve to be able to live without fear of walking outside. I just wish there's something I could do as a straight white cis man. You can do plenty as a straight white cis man. Better place and make it at least a little happier before I go. It's no years away, but I want to die happy, knowing I've done good things. That's just it. You can. There is something that you can do. And it's even, like, I know there's the whole stereotype of, like, keyboard warriors, people only talking online, etc. And it is unfortunate if there is no outward action towards it. But if you express your opinion, go on a stream at some point or write something, put it out there that you agree with these policies, or even use what you have to platform someone in those marginalized communities. There are so many ways that we can, in fact, help, that raise the bar, that raises the bar for everyone, that makes good things more accessible for everyone. It's just, you individually might not be able to change the entire tide, and that's kind of my point. We're so hyper individualistic in this society that we have forgotten that we can work together to achieve the things that we can't do individually. And it's hard to trust other people, especially in late stage capitalism. And that kind of trust kind of does need to be built up. And if there's anything that I accomplish in my life before I leave this mortal coil, it's that I hope to establish for people that feeling of having some kind of safety network, that feeling of being able to form communities and trusting people and figuring out being kind, even in situations where it's difficult to be. All right, one sec. Sorry, I was doing a lot of talking.
I was gonna say.
And so I have to spray my throat so that it stops hurting.
Soothing.
Tasty. That's a spicy tamale.
Scrumptious.
I don't know. Oh, thanks, Phoenix. I
Yeah.
will, in fact. Actually, I'm going to wait until the spray settles a little bit more. But I will. Oh, he doesn't need to worry about hydrating. He's constantly hydrating.
Oh, yes. I got like 4 water bottles I'm constantly refilling.
Yep. But here's the thing. Maybe not write for the queer community, Like, maybe putting out like a survey of some kind, getting input from people within the LGBTQIA community, the queer community, getting their input on things and possibly, compiling it, consolidate it, and put it in clear terms. That's something that can be done. And that's just it. Like, I'm not saying that it's easy. It's not. And I'm not saying that it's something that I would like to see it be something that's intuitive for people to be able to accomplish without, tremendous effort and not having to pull against tremendous momentum working against you. And then what could I do with the survey? Well, compile it, put it together, assemble it, making clear the results, that input that you got. Make specific quotes from people who have spoken and basically say this was their experience. And, that's something that you can do. It's called platforming to an extent. In this case, you are basically using your platform to compile input from people who are from these marginalized communities to be able to support them going forward. I'm not necessarily the forefront of any movement here. It's hard for me to have the energy to get by most days. And that's been a problem. I have been doing a little bit better, and a lot of that has been because I've started setting a schedule for myself where, within the first hour or so of my waking up, I sit down and I spend some time writing. I have a personal goal of 500 words a day. I would have it higher because I know I can write a lot more than 500 words in a day. But I set it at 500 so that I don't give up if I don't meet a higher quota per day. And doing that, I will write 700, 1,000, 2,000 words in a day. And I can accomplish that. And when I do that, because of that, I am slowly making progress, and because it is a regular, fairly daily thing, I'm making the progress that I am starting to see, and the regularity is starting to help me with focusing other aspects of my life. Neither am I, and thank God, because I might say something stupid and set the whole thing on fire. Passion is good. Refining it and focusing it is the hard part. When I was younger, when I was just a wee bab of 20, I had something of an emotional awakening. I had spent my entire life suppressing everything about myself. Well, not everything, but I had suppressed anything that might have made me be a bad girl in the view, especially of my mother. And at one point, and I think I even remember, there was a little bit of give here and there, but I remember the distinct thing that made me stop trying was when I had a change of faith, and my mother said that she was disappointed in me for being honest with her about that. I was like, I don't care. I can't care about this anymore. Around that same time, within a couple of years, I started going from absolutely hating everything about myself because I was fat, among other things, to being furious at everyone and anything. I took up every social justice cause I could to be angry at everything that social justice actually fights for. And there was a lot of anger, and it turned toxic because I wasn't controlling it. I wasn't refining it. I was just angry. And of course, because I can be very glib, because I can be very deeply sarcastic, I can be a salty goddamn bitch. It became toxic because I prided myself on being able to deliver those, one-line sass hits that just knock people off. But it turns out that that's not really a productive use of someone's anger. Over the years, I saw things that still made me angry, and I saw things that made me deeply upset and troubled. I watched the likes of Occupy Wall Street, and that was my first time really seeing that it doesn't matter how peacefully you protest. The police will, in fact, step in and absolutely use force, completely unnecessary force. And they have continued to do so over the years. I remember through the 2010s watching the escalating violence against black people. And that thing that made me furious, and it continues to infuriate me to this day. But obviously I'm speaking very calmly about all of this because I have a particular gift with words. I'm going to pat myself on the back, sure, fine, whatever. But I do. And I have a way to articulate a lot of complicated, messy thoughts and feelings into words that are hopefully understandable as well. That's what I'm able to do. That is my power in any of this, is to be able to take messy subjects and explain them, I think hopefully fairly simply, and to help kind of sort out possibilities of being able to deal with it. Because understanding not just one point of view, but understanding multiple points of view and still arriving at a conclusion based on the information that you have gleaned from everything that you've taken in, that's how you get to a solution. And much like reading tarot cards, it's a matter of laying it out all on the table and interpreting from the assets that you've been given. You do that well enough so far, thank you. The thing is that I'm also not absolved of saying stupid shit, because I do that too. I do often, in fact. I care about this stuff, and I wish that I were making more things that actually commented on it, but honestly speaking, there's so much that goes on in this world, and I think that especially the last couple of years did a lot to beat down my energy in terms of motivation to fight. Because I saw a world that very quickly turned and pointed at people like me and said that my life was expendable. See, that was already in place. A lot of people felt that way about, fat people, that in fact, let's just kill all the fat people, or torment them into that. That attitude has been there, but it really came into sharp focus when there came to be this massive pandemic that particularly affected, and not exclusively, but particularly affected people who already had other underlying conditions. It exacerbated other things, and this thing started floating around, and people are like, well, it's not going to kill me, so I don't care what happens to people who might actually die from it. I saw a world that was perfectly okay with throwing me under the bus, and I even got a reminder of this with Biden's speech recently. I agreed with most of what he was saying up until he said, we're proving that, we're not going to stop because of this pandemic, and I'm like, cool, I'm stopped. I still can't go out comfortably, and in fact, I'm right now waiting for the opportunity to be able to sign up for a booster shot of the new booster shot set. But it seems like everyone has decided that the pandemic is over, even though people are still catching it, people are still dying from it. The impact has been profound. And I saw a world that was perfectly okay with so many people dying, if it meant that they got to be selfish. That has an impact on my empathy and my motivation. And I don't want that to be the case. The rest of the world has beaten COVID enough already. I haven't worn a mask in ages, and I'm already double jabbed and boosted. Well, except that people are still catching it. People are still spreading it. And at least here in the United States, it's still everywhere. It's still spreading, it's still mutating, still evolving, still creating new ways to bypass immune systems. It's not done. And as long as it is still circulating, I will never be able to live a normal, free life. I still wear a mask because I have to. It's not going to actually necessarily stop, but if it creates just one last little barrier between me potentially catching it. And the thing is that I don't want anyone's life to be controlled by fear. But by default, mine now is. I appreciate that, Phoenix. I probably should do an actual, podcasty thing sometime.
Yeah.
You'd think I would.
You're rather suited to it.
I think, maybe. I have a lot of strong opinions about these things. Things are hard. Life is hard, and we're facing a tremendous amount of impending doom. And I hate to say it that way because there are still things that we can do to change that. But it's a lot to fight back against now, as opposed to when we were first being warned about the consequences of capitalism. So, it's frustrating, but each of us in our own way can still contribute to making the world a better place. And sometimes it's as big as, going out on marches and, writing politicians and forming networks to support, individuals who are more marginalized by society. Or it can be as small as, helping with creating a small community within an individual Discord server, It can be just as small as, the people that you invite into your Twitter circle or whatever the fuck that's going on. there's a lot to worry about. I know that I'm working on some fiction work that I'm hoping will not only take my mind off of some of these things, but also to help other people take their minds off of some of these things. Because if we spend too much time plugged into the things that are making us miserable, it will also impede our ability to do anything about those things. Twitter Circle is basically similar to what already exists in terms of making a private account that only certain people can get access to. Only now you can combine it with your existing Twitter account and then create a circle of people that you trust that you would send personal circle information to. So, like, say you have your general audience, but then you want to kind of just vent to your friends. That's what a circle is.
I mean, you could also just do that. It's called a phone call or an email, but
They're enabling it through the platform to be able to do that through a social media platform which has more reach than the individual on their phone can do.
yeah, it seems kind of redundant to me, but then again, I'm also a Luddite.
A little bit. Anyway, all of this is to say, yeah, I have a lot of opinions, obviously. And
Yeah,
I will say I want to bring it back to even to the... let's bring it back to an optimistic point. I forget what's the saying. It's... First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. Then they fight you. And then you win. Right now, trans people used to be ignored. Then they were turned into a joke. And now we are seeing a full onslaught against trans people, and it is our job to try and protect them until we can all win. And have trans people accepted into our society the way that they deserve to be accepted. And I'm optimistic when I say that because I have seen so much growth, and I can't tell you how happy it's made me to see people worrying about whether or not they have fully understood their identity to this extent of, like, I'm not sure if I'm non-binary or, you know, what kind of, how I might identify. I don't know whom I might be attracted to, and I feel like I'm behind other people who seem so sure of what they are, and I'm like, the fact that you know enough to question and to believe that there are multiple possible answers that are out there is in itself remarkable to me. This was not something that was so available when I was a kid. I've been so proud to see kids these days, you know, contemplating and asking the questions and either arriving at, hey, I'm not what I thought I was, or I am who I thought I was, but now I know because I questioned it. I interrogated that feeling and came back to what I believe to be true. The fact that people can and have the freedom and the ability to do so, and that have the resources to be able to do so, like that is mind-boggling to someone who grew up immediately after the AIDS crisis started. You know, I got to watch the aftermath of that. I was very young and I didn't understand all of it. And I had my own misconceptions about it for a long time. And of course, we're seeing that part 2 with fucking monkeypox. Like, holy shit, are we really doing this again? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, also, fuck Gandhi, right? Seriously. That guy's an actual asshole. I don't think it's so much a bug in the Civ games so much as it is his soul entered the games. He's a fucking asshole. Disgusting, gross pig of a man. But he gets credit because he was nonviolent, whatever.
So anyway, going back to optimism.
Yeah, no, optimism.
I guess that's what counts for optimism with our streams.
Yeah, fuck Gandhi! Yeah! Anyway, I will say, obviously, this Stream has been going for about 2 hours now, and that's
Yeah.
usually around our cutoff point. I know, obviously, things kind of went off into a tangent. I mean, it's...
As they tend to once per stream.
They tend to. I mean, I've been better about diving into it continuously. Sir Pounce, please don't. Don't!
Have you come to make another mess?
Civ games can be dumb. That's positive enough point, right? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad, at least for now, that I've been keeping to once a week. Oh, I did actually want to raise the point, because, you know, these have been going up on my channel. Like, the VODs from these streams have been going up on my channel pretty consistently. That has been the case for a few weeks now. If you didn't catch the beginning of this, or, hey, this is a favor that I'm asking, not required of anyone, nothing like that. However, I'm running up on a deadline for my channel to potentially be demonetized, my YouTube channel. And that would kind of suck. Not that I make a lot off of YouTube, but I would like to keep that option open.
Specifically the M. Lorelei channel.
Yeah, the M. Lorelei channel is on the verge of being demonetized unless I get it back over the 4,000 watch hours, which I'm very close to. Last I checked, it was about maybe, I want to say, like 50 or so watch hours. And I will say that with what I have been doing on the side, as long as that keeps pretty consistent, I should be able to reach that threshold. But if you want to help and make sure that I'm past that threshold, if you go to my M. Lorelei channel and even just, like, open up, like, the streams, like, full streams tab, and then, like, mute it and have that running, like, in the background on your browser, that would help me out tremendously. Just to have the watch hours in place, just to make sure that it doesn't demonetize. I know, this is me, once again, doing a call to action for all of this stuff, but it's, if it doesn't put too much strain on your computer, if it doesn't put too much strain on your life, if it's not too terribly inconvenient, putting it on mute so that you don't have to have, like, this constant background noise from the streams, or if you just want to watch my streams, I mean, heck. It would be of huge help to me right now, because I'm a little nervous about that. But yes, this stream will be going up over on the channel, probably in a few days, probably Monday. Monday is usually when I end up uploading them over to the M. Lorelei channel. All of this to say that I've been enjoying keeping up with this pretty consistently. I have a lot of pretty exciting stuff on the horizon. For example, I have an instrumental for a lyrical cover of a song that I am waiting on. And some very promising progress has been made on that instrumental, which I'm so thrilled with. Griffin can attest.
Oh, yes.
It sounds fucking amazing. And it's going to be a lot of fun to make that happen. I mean, you know, well, Ace Attorney is on the other channel. Ace Attorney is on the Serenia Gaming. You can watch that too, and I'm not going to necessarily discourage that, but I'm specifically talking about the M. Lorelei YouTube channel. Where's my train? Oh, yeah. So that's the one thing that's coming hopefully soon. When I mentioned that I've been writing stuff, it has been pretty consistent, especially for one particular project that I keep teasing. And if you're on Patreon, you've seen some of the concept art for that, and I'm probably going to be posting some more of that once I actually, you know, possibly even later today. I'm looking forward to bring that particular project to the front, but I've actually done the outlining work for the first 6 or 7 episodes of that project. My God. What a purr. What a purr, baby.
So once again, Sir Pounce's umpteenth cameo on the stream.
Anyway, but I'm excited because I'm getting through that. I'm interchangeably working on the artwork for that, as well as the actual scripts that I'm going to need for that. Yeah. It's baby purr. But I'm hoping to have more coming down the line, like, soon. There's still a lot that I have to do on that project. I still have to get more of the art assets actually finished. I have to do some casting. I've got some people already in mind for some particular roles, but it's going to be interesting to actually put out the official casting for that. There's a good chance you guys may hear me talking, like, actually when I put out the casting call. I'll probably be boosting it. That all said, today was fun. I know we got really serious here in, like, the last half an hour or so.
Once again, it's on brand at this point.
It is. But I'm really happy for everyone who tuned in today, whether it was for the whole thing or just for bits and pieces of it. And I'm looking forward to streaming again next week. I'm hoping to try and get another stream day in during the week, but I think I've been pretty consistent with Saturdays so far. Thank you, Griffin, for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, audience, for coming by today and, watching and, like, chatting and stuff like that. Thank you. Thank you, Shikarian, by the way, for the gift sub to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Those things help. You've been a tremendous support. I've said it before and I'll say it a million more times. Thank you for your support. And even just people who watch this afterwards, I mean, like I said, go and watch them through my videos. That is also a major way to help support what I'm doing. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys next week.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.